Okay, we're on. I think. I think we're on. If we're not, let me know in the comments. No. Give me a couple minutes. Give me a couple seconds here. We're still getting set up. I will eventually set up a script that does everything, but until that time comes... I think the big problem here is that a lot of these... Wow, that's a loud sound. Apologies for that one. Big apologies. Anyway, if we have to restart that, that's gonna be loud. Sorry about that. But we're here. We're here, we're vibing, we're having a good time, hopefully. We've got Barbie Boutique soundtrack, track 4 in the records here. And I am still setting up, and let me do the funny Discord thing. Aw, Discord needs a fucking update. I hate when Discord updates on Linux, because they always do the dumbest shit possible. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to go download the tar.gz file. Wait for that to finish. Hey, Walker Pierce, what's happening, bud? Discord no open. Hold on a minute. What happened? Discord. Discord updated. Discord always does the stupidest shit. So, whenever Discord updates, I can't automatically update it. I have to... I might be able to, but usually they don't put the actual... They just have their own manual, method for throwing out updates. That's just, here's a new executable every time, rather than everything else on Linux, which just updates automatically. So I can check for a package update. Oh, what do you know? It is actually here. Linux, am I right? Well, because, alright, let me show you how easy it is to check for this shit on Linux, right? It's piss easy. It's fucking piss easy. Here, see this window right here? All I have to do is go in here. This is on, Arch Linux, by the way, so I'm using, Pac-Man, but it's a similar process. Literally, you just type in, like, whatever your package manager is, update. Yeah, sudo apt get update. If you just type in sudo apt get update, okay, cool, that updates everything on your system. If I just want to update Discord, cool. Sudo pacman sy discord, it looks for a new one. I go, sure, let me update that. Done. And now if I hit the funny button, it's still wrong because it actually... this is a weird niche thing that I don't know what the issue is necessarily. But the pinned version of Discord down here still correlates to the old one for some reason. Oh no, then never mind. That straight up doesn't work still. Because I'm just getting this again, which is just the thing that it shows me whenever I need to update Discord anyway. Discord, fix whatever the fuck you're doing on this system, man. We all know about niche issues. Yeah, you install it to brick your system, exactly. You install. It's just like, this is such a stupid issue that shouldn't exist in the first place, you know? Discord, extract here. Yes, replace all. By the way, Discord is just running on top of the Chromium browser, in case anybody's wondering. It's not actually a big special app that they developed. They shoved everything into a web browser. And it's still updating, but it's only updating this version, which is not the installed version. For some reason, Arch has 2 audio panels, so that's not necessarily Arch's fault, but it is kind of Linux users in general's fault. Let me show you what I mean here. So if I use sound, should I be playing this song? No, but I'm playing it. That's how you use Discord? Yeah, you know what's up. Fucking bangers. So this is this is my desktop environment's sound panel. And anybody who doesn't know Linux, doesn't understand what the fuck I just said, don't worry about it. Long story short, you can have a... Linux is like the back-end stuff. You can put whatever front end you want on it, and there's a couple of options. This is one of the options. It's called Cinnamon. And Cinnamon's great. I love it. But this is the sound panel for this. So this is the output, the input, the sounds. But most of this runs off of most of this runs off of I don't actually know what this back end is. It might just be ALSA, which is like the very basic Linux audio stuff that you can do in like command prompt if you really want it. Linux has multiple audio systems as well, and typically you pick one. However, things get kind of weird because there's a new one. You'll typically pick it's either jack, which is like a more pro audio one, or you've got pulse audio, which is the basic stuff, which is like the user environment stuff that people have come up with over the years. Well, now there's a new system that they've been working on for a few years called Pipewire, which is what I'm using. And right now, Pipewire, I don't have jack installed, but I do have Pipewire installed, and Pipewire has a bunch of interfaces to work with a bunch of the old stuff that Pulse Audio would do. Which means that I have the Pulse Audio volume control panel here. And I think this bastard is what was causing the issues with the microphone. Pipewire doesn't break everything, no. But I mean, anything new in a Linux system breaks everything, so technically yes. Yes, but actually no. In this case, actually Pipewire solved a lot of issues for me. It made a lot of things kind of simpler for me. But anyway, that's what happens when you try using backwards compatibility shit. I do not have Pulse Audio installed, for the record. I only have Pipewire installed. But all these old Pulse Audio things are meant to work with Pipewire because they had to build backwards compatibility because getting anybody to switch over to anything immediately is a pain in the fucking ass. Hi, Georgia. How are you doing? We're listening to some very good music here. Anyway, so if we, Oh, ads are about to start. Fuck ads. Here, funny.
Funny.
Funny! Did you hear the funny? I don't know if anybody heard the funny. But I heard the funny, which made me happy. Pain in the fucking ass. Hi, Georgia. Yeah. The immediate just hi. You were allowed to say fucking in this chat. Thanks for allowing my messages, mods. Like how Steam is pulling support for Windows 7 next year, but I bet you the users will figure out some sort of system like Proton to keep it running. I mean, Proton is just Steam's way of running Linux stuff. In case anybody doesn't know, most video games...
1, 2, 3.
Can you hear it? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Can you hear it, Mr. Krabs? It's okay if you can't. I'm gonna jam my my link in a couple chats. Anyway, I got more stupid stories from this week. It's been a eventful week. Productive? I don't know, but eventful.
I can hear it now, Mr. Krabs.
Hell yeah, you fucking can. Aw, Georgia, thank you for the shout out. It's very appreciated. Anyway, we're going to be playing Bayonetta 2 here as soon as I get settled in and learn how to shut up and start doing the thing that I want to be doing. I'm just not even going to bother trying to make something funny with this message. It's just going to be live with Bayonetta 2, first time. I need to get the... I need to learn how to get a... Should you test restart? It's going to be a little loud, but yeah, go for it. Jump scare. Yeah, you got a jump scare. You got your profile picture. 2 minutes in the corner. I think it worked. Sorry if it's loud. Why are you there? Because that's what first does. You get 2 minutes in the corner. You just get the vibe in the corner for 2 minutes. Congrats, you hit first. Hey, I'm just gonna like jam this in a bunch of people's discords. You know, like a shill.
That's very nice.
That's very nice. Good. Not too loud? Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. Everybody gets to see whatever your cool profile picture is. Although if you abuse that, I'm gonna hide it. If somebody puts something really awful there, I'm hiding it. I need to work on a couple features for this. I still need to get, and again, this one's just on the back burner because everything's functional right now. Everything is functional right now, but I really want to get a song request going. And doing it locally is a pain. It's a massive pain. I really don't want to do it, but I should.
The nightmare is finally over.
Nightmare is, in fact, finally over. What the heck? This isn't Seaman. I know, I know. Check out this picture from the hike that I took on Saturday. Fucking love this song. Bow. So you went to Silent Hill? Kinda. I went to a very normal place. Yeah, it was great. Let me pull up some pictures of it, actually. I should have some somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I mean, here's the ones that I put up everywhere. Is that gonna work? Am I gonna be able to hide myself? No. Does that only work on the gameplay screen? Because that's kind of silly. Whatever, here. Hold on. Here, you can no longer see me for a minute. Looks like Scotland. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. So this is, Micho State Park, Pennsylvania.
Drowna and I have been wrestling with this god-forsaken program for like 2.5 months. And it finally works again.
It does finally work again. Yes, that is true. The TTS program works. It works with all mods, although I have to manually approve you. It doesn't just say, yeah, all mods, because it doesn't know how to read mods. But it's here. I went to Silent Hill. Yep. The fucking program works. So, I was just fucking around with the camera for a little bit. This one, I'm not particularly proud of this picture, but it was like, hey, look, a thing. It does finally work, yes. Here's the background that I'm using right now. I really like this picture. Mostly because there's this, like... there's this really, like, weird graffiti that was on there when we got there, and we just shoved our backpacks up against it. So this was, like, literally, if you turn around 180 degrees, this is your view. Nice framing. Yeah, I know. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Thank you. But, like, it was just foggy up here. It was just, like, nasty. We've been raining the whole day. We basically just walked up into a cloud. I was exhausted because I was carrying all my camera gear on my back. Had to stop a couple times. And then this was after we came back down the mountain right at the lake, where the trail started. It was pretty nice. Nice little hike. I got some more pictures, although I'm not going to share all of them probably, because I think it has some my friends in there, and I don't want to just out them. Would have loved it. I would have loved to hike there. I mean, it's a nice place. Pennsylvania has a lot of good hikes. Oh, you like the lake? I wish that I had gotten there, or I wish we had gotten there slightly earlier, because we got there at like 5 p.m. Because my friends don't know how to be on time for anything. Love them, but ooh. But this was as we were coming down the mountain, I just set up. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take like 10-15 minutes and just set up right here and take some pictures. And unfortunately, I couldn't get it to focus in a way that I liked. But I like the photo regardless. Yeah, it's got a really moody tone to it. I like it a lot. I noticed it as we were walking down the mountain. I was like, I'm getting a picture of that. I have a bunch of them, but most of them are crap. Because I couldn't get the focus right. Because I couldn't fucking see what I was doing. It was just too dark. And then I took some more photos.
The Pennsylvania snakehead lives there.
The Pennsylvania snakehead. The singular Pennsylvania snakehead. Yeah, and then Jason comes out of the lake, exactly. And I get a good picture of him. We're buddies, you know. This was a shot. I went out on my lunch break on Monday around work. For the record, I work in a historical residential area. So I wander around and just, there's dogs everywhere and there's flowers fucking everywhere. This is literally like, If you walk back about 500 feet, that's my company's door. Can I get his number? The Pennsylvania Snakehead. There are so many cars, but no people. I intentionally tried to keep the people out of the shot, but yes. This is the street right here. This is just like another like driveway basically because they realized they needed space for cars to park. But yeah, America is the land of many fucking cars and no space for anything else. Semi-unnerving, a little bit. Tried to keep the camera steady here, didn't do an amazing job, but I mean, for not having a tripod, I'm pretty happy with it. You love flowers? Oh, I got good news for you. There's a shit ton of flower pictures in here, because that's the only thing I know how to take pictures of well. I love the cute reminder of sarcasm not coming through. Yeah. Hey, thank you for the follow. Also, mentally ill goth GF. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you. This is just photos that I took while I was wandering around during my lunch break. I actually had a guy. This is a funny one. I had a guy walk up to me. There's a co-working space down at the end of the street. Didn't realize I wasn't. Hey, cheers. There's a co-working space down at the end of the street near my office. And I walked down there and I was shooting some. Where is it? I know exactly which thing it was. It was this. It was these right here. This guy walks out, right? I cut the clip off early because this guy walks out right over here, and he sits there for a minute, and he's looking at his phone or whatever, taking a break. And he's like, "Hey, do you do real estate photography?" And I was like, "No, I'm not a professional." And he was like, "Well, if you ever want to, here you go." And I would just like, I'm not gonna say no, don't give me your number or don't give me your like phone number or anything. But at the same time, I was like, I'm not going down to DC to do real estate photography. Yeah, no, this is down near my work. This isn't up near where I live right now. Up near where I live right now, it's pretty, but it's a lot less urban. Yeah, it's DC. I live about an hour and a half from DC. About an hour, but with traffic, hour and a half. Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird interaction, but, I wasn't going to sit here and be like, all right, this is, I don't know if I caught this right. Yes. Okay. This is what I wanted to catch right here. Probably should have turned down the shutter speed some, honestly. I was trying to find, it was weird, because gusts of wind were, like, really inconsistent, but if you had a good gust of wind, all these flower petals would fly up in a wave, and I was really trying to catch it. DC lives an hour and a half from you, but it's getting closer. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, something like this. Good old 24 frames per second. I've been really trying to get better at photography, though. I've just been enjoying it. It's fun. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff around my office that's, like, quite nice. Anime vibes. Yeah, a little bit with the flower petals and stuff. Stuff like this. I love this time of year. But I don't like it because there's a shit ton of dogwood trees on that street, and my nose does not like them. I don't know why. Me and the boys, I don't know. Me and the boys after we're deceased, I have no idea. There's a lot of nice buildings, too. It's actually a pretty nice area. Too bad we got hit with snow last night. Aw, you guys got snow. Fuck. This is the professional photographer I've heard so much about. Oh, come on, I don't deserve that much credit, but welcome in, Mills. We're just looking through my photos because, I don't know, I feel like it. I got another story after this, but yeah, this is all up near my office. Am I Canadian or American? I'm American. I'm American. Yep, uh-huh, yep. Walker Pierce just looking through the photos like, sure, yep. Fuck you looking at? Went to take my Converses on to take out my trash after RE2 last night. As soon as you open the door, bam, snow. Oh, that's the worst. I found these guys just chilling. I tried to get closer, but unfortunately, I don't have a camera with an amazing zoom lens. Or I don't have an amazing zoom lens, so I worked with what I could. If I got too close, the birds were just gonna fuck off, so. I like them, though. Where's the volcano? It's right next to the Maryland crab. You know, the big one in the middle of the bay. But yeah, I have a shit ton of photos that I've been... I mean, like, you know, I've had the camera since November, and I've been trying to use it at least a couple times a month. When it gets warmer out, I'm probably going to be using it more. Alright, so let me get this shit set up. I had to kick the Converses off to get on, to get my boots on, because, you know, no tread on. Yeah, I hear you. I've never owned a pair of Converse. I've never felt the need to, but just realizing that... Oh! There goes her. Georgia. I am playing Bayonetta. Yep, definitely playing Bayonetta. No way there's a face. There is a face! Hello! Alright, let me turn on the Switch. While I'm getting this set up, though, I had another weird story last night. So while I was... Is everything working right? Holy shit, it's all working right. So it took me forever to get the sound working on this thing. New fave moment of yours. You've been lied to. I never said I was faceless. Me and the boys when we're fucking dead, yeah. They're just chilling in the lawn chairs out in the middle of the thing, but so the sound, you can hear the Switch, right? You can hear that noise. You couldn't hear that when I plugged the Switch in the first time into the capture card. So long story short, for the Switch and for no other device I have ever plugged into this goddamn HDMI splitter that I use, the Switch only outputs audio to the first HDMI output for some reason, and I cannot find a single reason why it would do that. But that's what it does, and it took me like a month to figure. It took me several months to figure that out after coming up with all sorts of stupid workarounds. Yeah, I'm not playing Circle of the Moon, although I do like Circle of the Moon. The clicky. TTS does not work. No. TTS definitely works. Give me a moment. It just wasn't on. It should work now. If it doesn't, let me know. Like and subscribe. This guy speaks fluent nerd language. Okay. Here we fucking go. Come on, gang. We're going on a trip. You know, I'm unscrewing the fucking thing. We're going on another little excursion here. I'd rather be able to see the Switch games. No. You could see them. You could see them regardless. But it only outputs audio to the first channel. And that makes no sense. We're going on a trip, though. Come on. Okay. This is a Nintendo Switch, okay? This is a Nintendo Switch. It was put up by Nintendo in the year 2017. It's 5 years old now, 6 years old almost.
Nerd.
God help us.
I really can't tall, though. I'm just as bad.
You can't tall, though. You can't tall? What are you, like 5'2"? No. You've never seen one? It's got this little sticker on it. Shout out to Deo, man. I fucking love these stickers. It's such a goofy little thing. But anyway, you've never seen a Switch? Wow. You can't tall either. It's a bit of a shame. Anyway, so this is the Switch. The Switch has an HDMI plugged into it, right? See that Cowboy Bebop back there? Yeah, my friend got me that as a Christmas gift. Admittedly, I haven't used it because I don't use water bottles that much, but it's appreciated. It was cool. He also never knows what to get me because in his words, I don't hyper-focus on specific media like he does. You had a Switch Lite and it was good. Yeah, the Switch Lite's great. I very seldom use the Switch out of the dock, so I'd rather have it in the dock and be able to use it as a Switch on like a TV. You're gonna carry that weight. Honestly, I love Cowboy Bebop so much. I don't talk about it much, and I haven't watched it in a while, but like it is just a really goddamn good show. If you've never seen it, go check it out. It's got that sort of film noir vibe. Anyway, before I get too sidetracked here, again, HDMI matrix, right? So this thing right here is a matrix, which means
the
it's got
3DS
4x2.
is way better than the Switch Lite.
This is a 4x2 HDMI matrix, which means that it takes 4 inputs and can output to 2 devices simultaneously. So it can output any of the 2 inputs to different, or it can output any of the 4 inputs to the 2 different outputs. I move my fucking hand. Simultaneously, right? So it can I can have one signal. I can have the signal for 1 sent to A, and I can have the signal for like 3 sent to B. Like however I want to do that, right? You're confused? Okay. Okay, let me start from the beginning. This is a Nintendo Switch. No. 4x2 matrix. Anyway, it's an HDMI splitter. I'm using it as an HDMI splitter. It's taking the input from the Switch and it's making it taking it to 2 outputs. Is that a GF? Your head's gonna explode? Alright. Let's take it from the beginning again. This is a Switch. That's gonna be the joke. But I'm splitting the HDMI output. What the fuck is a cord? Alright, so if you take these things right here. This, I don't know if I can focus on this. Can you focus? Pluggable. This is a cord, right? This is the end of a cord. You plug it into things. A wire is in fact a girlfriend. Anyway, so this is my HDMI splitter. This goes back into my capture card, and my capture card doesn't have a throughput, right? If it's pluggable, it's a goddamn girlfriend. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. According to the stream, you're meant to be playing Bayonetta. Okay, but that's a Switch. That's a Nintendo Switch. Here, let me clean you guys off. You're looking a little dusty. You got something stuck on there. How'd you get that stuck on your eyeball? What, you're a little dusty? Did you take offense to that? Anyway, basically the HDMI switch goes into my capture card, but it also goes to my monitor. The reason for that is because... Here, let me focus again. This is starting to feel like the very beginning of an IT course parasocial relationship, Andy. Anyway, so basically that splitter plugs into my capture card, and my capture card can't... my capture card doesn't have an output, so I can't plug something into the capture card and then out the other end and into the computer, which is why I have to split, or into the monitor, which is why I have to split it. For whatever fucking reason, and this has never happened with any other device that I've ever plugged into the splitter, the Switch will only put the audio to one of the plugs that you split from, one of the HDMI plugs that you split from. I've always been curious about how those work. Thank you for explaining. Look, if you need, like, any help with tech stuff, I'm more than happy to, like, help come up with solutions. Honestly, message me on fucking Discord or something. I am more than happy to help with anything streaming related. Anyway, we're playing fucking Bayonetta 2. I don't know why. I know why I had Castlevania open, because it was the only thing with constant music. Looking drippy with the hat. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are very... the comments are appreciated. I have a friend request. I don't know who the fuck is friend requesting me, because I haven't turned on the Switch in about a month and a half. You don't know this game? A witch in a cat suit with guns that can control time. That's the name of the game. Let's start from the beginning. Anyway, it's a very fast-paced action game. Oof, I'm sold. It does slay. It does fucking slay. I've played Bayonetta 1 probably like 5 times, and I've never played Bayonetta 2. And I've got Bayonetta 3 on tap for when we get this done.
It's possible, but unlikely.
It is possible, but unlikely. Very camp, yes. Extremely camp, but fun. Platinum Games, the one thing Platinum Games is good at is taking a game... is taking a good gameplay loop and just wrapping it in the most camp, ridiculous bullshit you've ever seen. And making it hilarious fun. Yes, tall lady who slays. Let me know if the music needs adjusted, or if the game volume needs adjusted, or anything. Alright? Also, awkward camera angles out the fucking wazoo. I'm turning this shit up. She is the Hurricane Katrina. Anyway, I vaguely remember how to play Bayonetta.
Legend from the dawn of time. Nobody knows where the world came from.
Except you can't control the camera angle here, so this kind of sucks.
The 3 realms: light, darkness, and chaos. Obviously, our world was the one born from chaos. The 3 worlds all needed rulers. Most of all, ours. one that ruled the chaos, became known as Aesir.
Anyway, enjoy this intro. I'm not gonna talk much. I'm just gonna be styling on these fucking idiots. That's what the game's about, by the way, just styling on fuckers. That's what the game's really about.
Aesir spent the first eternity quietly looking upon the earth from his holy mountain, where we only see reality and make it match our rules of the world. Aesir saw through reality, and those visions became our world. These observations became Aesir's power. Aesir's eyes were truly the eyes that created the world. However, Aesir pitied the humans for their naivete and lack of free will. So the power he wielded was split into two equal halves and entrusted each to humanity's instincts. The right eye of light and the left eye of darkness.
Give you guys a little bit more screen space to look at. I'll try and hide myself for like cutscenes and shit.
Power of the eyes of Aesir. Humans gained free will. They could now choose. With control of the eyes of the world, the eyes that determine destiny.
Aesir, did they just straight up introduce the Norse
They
pantheon?
awoke to their own
Oh yeah,
identities.
that checks out.
Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature. But now we were thinking reeds, and we took our first big step towards grand prosperity. The inheritors of the eyes of Aesir have been granted the power of creation.
This is fun. Oh yeah, this game's bangers. This game's music is just my whole fucking mood when I go to make D&D campaigns. It's just fun.
A lumen sage. Cheeky. No one bothered telling me.
Who's the better tall lady, Samus Aran or Bayonetta? Y'all can't go making tall ladies fight like that, alright? D&D campaigns, you say. Yeah, I haven't made one in forever. But I've really been wanting to make more. I've just got... I've got so much stuff to do, you know? Like professional development stuff and a shit ton of hobbies, streaming, you know, too much stuff. I really want to get back into it though. Yes, very time consuming.
The last sage I met spent 20 minutes rambling on and on. What?
Boo, all you in the poll have no taste. Samus is way better. Stop making tall ladies fight. They can both step on you.
You will not escape this fate. We will perish together.
Tall femme supremacy? Yeah, you got it. You know what's up. She doesn't have to step on me, we can just have a nice conversation. That's true. Sometimes it's nice to just have a conversation.
You have fulfilled your promise to me. Fear not, for I
By the way, the original Bayonetta 1 was filled with all sorts of time travel shenanigans. I have no idea how that's going to play out on this.
But the right eye of light was lost from the world forever, along with its possessor, the last of the Lumen Sages.
So that's the last game. We killed that guy. He was the antagonist. You only ever played the demo of one, so you're lost as hell. Oh boy, do I have to go into a fucking description of what happens in Bayonetta 1? Because that is a whole fucking mess. It is... Oh man. How do I describe Bayonetta 1? The entire thing is a time travel paradox. Or at least it seems like it's a time travel paradox. It might not actually be. It's such a mess. Time to crack open the last Bayonetta streams. Yeah, go watch my fucking YouTube. Which lady shoots angels? Go watch my YouTube. All those streams, all the Bayonetta streams are up on there. We finished the game, and I think I let all the cutscenes play out. I think. At least most of them. Team Little Angels.
The government has organized a team to investigate the continued reports of unusual weather and strong earthquakes occurring throughout the region. Officials are currently trying to
I bet Cereza and the Lost Demon muddies the waters even more. Oh, I've heard some shit about Bayonetta 3 that made it bad. It's Enzo! It's my boy!
continues after these messages.
How you doing, you fucking Fazoli? I'm not kidding, that's how he fucking speaks.
You know what I need? Some heels without guns. You don't mind if we make a quick stop, do you?
Do you know what day's coming up? Here I was shopping, minding my own business, then you show up and turn me into a damn porter. Seriously, Bayonetta, you still haven't paid me back for the car. Hey, whoa!
Oh yeah, we trashed his car in the first game. And probably trashed it again later on.
I did that job for you. For free, might add. Do I really have to tell everyone?
Bad or just convoluted?
Sobbing like a schoolboy.
Convoluted, but it kinda makes it bad. It's not the worst ending ever, but
This is why I can't have good things. You're some piece of work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could off some angels and keep the underworld happy. Hey, I'm talking to you.
yeah, it's Peppino Spaghetti.
Get torn limb from limb for eternity and
I
whatever
like the
shit
idea that
you
Enzo's just
Inferno,
Peppino.
you witches go to if you break the contract. Forget about it. I'd off the fucking wing bastards all damn day. Oh, hey, what the hell? Hey. But what the fuck you wasting your time trying to send some schmucks off to the afterlife for? Oh.
Done and done. Let's go.
Forget about it.
Hey, wait a second. I ain't done here. If I don't get what I came for, I'm gonna be the biggest mutt in the city.
And what is it that you came to fetch, my dear?
Real funny. I know better than to tell you a damn thing. I'll never hear the fucking end of
Classic.
You always know how to make an entrance, John. A rare sight to see you in the city.
Just had something I had to look into. Cereza, you haven't felt anything strange recently.
Now that you mention
Ah, fucking ads. Forget about it.
bumbling wise
If you want to avoid the ads, be sure to subscribe to the stream. Sorry about the ads. Nothing I can do about them.
Forget about it. And what's this Cereza shit? You're about as sweet as my Nona's grappa, you know that? Some witch with amnesia goes around calling herself a weapon, and it turns out she really got stuck with a kid's nickname. That shit's rich, I tell you what.
Our friends in Paradiso are far too quiet. I'm sure you've noticed. But they aren't the only ones. Pray tell. Our friends down south seem to be a bit upset as well.
And now in live news, the annual holiday parade is being held today. City police have closed off roads to prepare for the massive influx of merrymakers expected to take in this year's festivities, set to be headlined by a flyover from the military's aerial acrobatics unit.
Haha, platinum stars. I'm glad they ditched the film reel style.
Oh shit!
It looked really weird.
The platinum stars. Crap.
Although it did give the
Hurry up
first
and
game
get
a really
Eddie
unique
Mendes
look.
presents, or I'm gonna get it.
We'll talk later. I'll see you back home. Don't
I
forget
love
to
how
pick
it
up the
says,
things for the
Drelna
party.
is taking an ad break. implying that you are doing it on purpose, which is really disingenuous of Twitch.
This is true, Walker Pierce. This is true. Jean, just actively causing havoc. Ads win. Yeah, waiting eagerly. Yeah, I'm not doing it intentionally. Ads are unfortunately just something I have to deal with. Yeah, the film reel effect. I didn't want to bring it up in the middle of the cutscene, but it's just Enzo talking, so it doesn't matter now. The first Bayonetta game had this like film reel style effect, but it looked so weird because everything was so smooth, and they tried to put everything in these like film reel frames. Ads don't bother me. What bothers me is the amount y'all get paid for them. I'm literally just running ads. I don't care about getting paid, if I'm being honest. I literally just run ads so that people don't get pre-rolls coming in. Because that pisses me off more than anything else. But I agree. I agree. Ads are fine if people are getting paid for them, but Twitch is. We're not. What the fuck? Don't worry, she's just gonna stop the plane. Does this man not understand what a jet is? No. Enzo doesn't understand fucking anything. Also, there was an implication in the first game that this took place in like the like 30s or 40s. I don't know what happened to that because we have jets now, and I don't think that this is the only jet. We also had rockets then. Never mind. It's just not. It's just anachronistic. Never mind. Oh, we gotta do this bit again. Walker Pierce, prepare to be uncomfy. Third Sphere Angels. Yeah, as opposed to... it's the 7 Spheres of Heaven, 7 Circles of Hell thing. By the way, Bayonetta's outfit is literally just her fucking hair, in case anybody's wondering. Which is why her outfit goes away when she starts summoning, fists and shit. Because she's literally using her hair to summon them. Walker Pierce, prepare to be uncomfy for the rest of stream again. Also, this song's a fucking banger.
Oh my god!
Oh, Walker Pierce, they leaned into it last time. You just didn't look as much. By the way, this is a Nintendo franchise now. Mommy, there you go. Now we're fucking getting it. This game can also be played using touch controls. If I could record that, I would 100% try and use fucking touch controls for this game. Because that cannot be good. I already know how to play this game, man. Just let me fucking play it. Yeah, touch controls in this game? In this economy? I think that's what turned me off from the OG game. It gets very uncomfortable. Hey, Luna! Hope you're doing alright. Thank you for the well wishes. Hope you're doing well. By the way, I can just, I have iframes, you don't, dumbass. Yeah, this was a Wii U game. This was after Bayonetta was bought out by thank you for the follow, whoever that was. This was after Bayonetta was bought out by Nintendo, because otherwise Platinum wouldn't have gotten to make this game. So if you ever wonder why Bayonetta is in Smash, it's because Nintendo literally bought them out. Otherwise Platinum would not have made this game. Okay, I know all this shit. I know how Bayonetta works. I've played a Bayonetta game before. I don't know any of the combos. That explains the touch controls? Yeah, that does. I'm vibing, man.
This is why I never buy anything on sale.
They bought co-publishing rights. Yeah.
This is why I can't have nice things. Damn it, car, start already.
Can't wait to fuck up Enzo's car again. Not Rodon in the fucking Santa outfit.
Rodon? But I don't believe in Santa.
Watch your mouth, Enzo. Don't want
This is
anyone
perfect.
offering you for sacrilege before you pay your tab.
Unbelievable.
This is like almost... This isn't shot-for-shot recreation, but they're trying to hit the same beats as the first couple missions in Bayonetta 1. And I kind of like it. Nicholas was in fact a saint. Rodon is a demon, so it's a little funny. Aw, that's cute. Who's ready for real guns? See, that was a pretty shot.
I believe. I fucking believe.
Beautiful.
Impeccable framing. Yup. You always gotta have some shit break over Rodon's head. Last time it was a gravestone. Alright, listen to this fucking song. This song has a lot of really good fucking... This soundtrack has a lot of really good songs. You do like her hairstyle, this hairstyle for her more? It's something that I kind of like back and forth. I think both are good, admittedly. I think I like the original one more, but that is partially just personal, like, because that's the first one that I saw. Not necessarily because it's the better hairstyle. I'm vibing with this, man. Is that what these are called? Love is Blue. It's a good name. I actually hit minus there because I instinctively tried to taunt like it was Devil May Cry. Ah, torture attack time. Rip to that dude. I love floating in the air for inordinate amounts of time. It's like my favorite thing. I fucked it up. I hit the wrong button. By the way, if you fuck up any QuickTime events in this game, it just game overs you, but there's just less of them in this game and they're not quite as punishing. But I'm not used to using this as an actual Switch controller. I use this as an Xbox controller on my PC most of the time. That's my bad. There we go. Wow, that's a lot easier than it was in the original. The QuickTime events in the original were fucking awful. They were extremely precise and very button mashy, and if you messed them up at all, you died. Just instantly. I gotta learn the timings for these guys eventually. Oops, wrong button. Bayonetta really makes it seem like you're screwed no matter if you go to heaven or hell. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Bayonetta's basically fucked regardless. Like, she's going to one. But yeah, the demons are creepy and weird, and the angels are also creepy and weird. Although you didn't see many demons in Bayonetta 1, it was mostly angels, but they all look kind of fucked up. That was my bad. So Bayonetta's big innovation as far as action game stuff is something called dodge offset. Well, normally when you go into a fighting game... Oh, you have to do an omen climax. Okay. Oh, that's sick. I actually like that you can just activate this whenever you want now. It's kind of nice. Uh-oh. One of the things with Bayonetta is something called dodge offset, which means that when you, normally when you dodge in an action game like this, when you're doing a combo, you have to restart the combo from the beginning. If you hold down the dodge button while you're in the middle of a combo, you'll do a dodge and then restart the combo exactly where you left off. X-Death? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I could see it. And then humans screw up the planet in the third one, it seems. Yeah, from what I could tell. Anyway, anybody who's wondering, these are the angels in the series. These are canonically what the angels are like. Lamau. He's fucking running. Oh shit. This is really fucking nicely choreographed. It feels like snappy. He didn't skip leg day. He definitely didn't skip leg day.
Forgot the caviar. You think they're still open? It's not Christmas without caviar.
I mean, homunculi are traditionally a human creation. Traditionally, yeah, I agree. I don't know what the... I mean, I would assume that, yeah, that's the same way in here. Ew. There seems to be less telegraphing of movements, which is annoying. I'm so used to having to mash that I immediately swap into fucking claw. Like, I start claw gripping the controller so I can hit the button faster.
PSP claw style?
PSP claw style, exactly. Fucking exactly. Like, Bayonetta is one of the few games I will swap into claw style on the face buttons to mash faster. Be right back, I'm gonna make some popcorn. Go for it. This is gonna be a movie anyway. God, the animations look so good. There's still a weight to them, but they feel snappy and responsive. I was chugging my water doing that. I'm a fucking gamer. Just match the button on the controller. Why an elephant? I don't know why it makes the elephant sound, but it's fine. What the fuck is your problem, bud? I guess we're fighting this dude now. Oof. You got hit so hard you astral projected. You chug.
John.
Oh shit. John gets her soul dragged back down to fucking Inferno. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, back to work.
I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their masters. Almost. So close.
Consent, yeah, consent is sexy. Consent is important. Don't forget that. Anybody who doesn't understand what's going on, don't worry about it. She's in hell, not just infernal hell, hell. Whoop. Come on, try again, bud. One more time. You can do it. I didn't expect the tail attack, but alright. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're supposed to do something there. It didn't deal any damage, so I would assume that it's just a quick time event. Because there's no, you don't have a way to, like, run, really, right now. Unless you keep that from Bayonetta 1.
It seems to me that some of the demons are vying for control of the human realm now too.
I don't know, man. I think they might just be pissed off for one reason or another. It might have to do with the fact that, the right eye of the world is gone now. Because we killed what's-his-fuck, whose name still escapes me somehow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that shot. What's his fuck official name? He has a name. I don't remember it. It's the main antagonist of what's his name? Boulder? Is it Boulder? He's the main bad guy for the first game, but he's also the right eye of the world. So I'd imagine if he killed himself and the right eye of the world was gone, because all the Lumen Sages were dead, maybe the demons start acting up because they try to attack. They try to attack the Earth. You're asking the wrong person.
Destroyed your love.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who?
Ooh. What is that outfit? I have no idea. Look, they just design outfits in this game. I never know what the hell's going on. The classic.
Dead witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is. Jean's gonna wander Inferno suffering for eternity. Them's the breaks.
I didn't ask you to tell me what I already know, Rodin. Especially if you're going to be flip about it.
You know better than that. You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick.
Enzo.
Wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living, but looking at her now, nah, still not.
Enzo.
She's not dead,
Okay.
Enzo.
She's right, Enzo. You only really dead after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity. But that's just a matter of time. Cause I don't see no way of saving a soul lost in hell.
What about the gates? The real gates of hell?
I can't stop you from trying to use them, but I don't think you got a chance down there. I'll see what I can do about putting her on ice for a while. You'll need this. The heart of an Umbra Witch. The magic that keep your kind alive in this world for eternities. Should keep her body in this realm stable, but you'll need to reunite this with her soul if you're gonna try and bring her back. I figure you got about a day before it's game over.
Funny, because it's a fucking video game. Very funny joke, guys.
Enzo?
When did this game come out? Like 2012, 2013?
What? No. No, 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 no. I do not know. Listen, I appreciate the situation, but you know what today is? My kids got cookies baked for me at home. They're waiting for me.
These are rendered in engine. Why is it not actually animated? Because they did the same thing for the first game with the film strips, and I kind of hated it with the film strips because with the film strips, not everything was frozen. I'm fine with it being this like freeze frame style. Also, that's just a good freeze frame. That's why. I'm fine with it being this freeze frame stuff, but in the first one, the engine was still like moving. Like there was still particle effects and like fabric physics happening, which made it look really strange. Because everything else was frozen except the fabric and the particles. I'll take a silver on a first playthrough. That's fine. Probably come back to this at some point. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's the entirety of Bayonetta 2. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you. You guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later. All right? I'm fucking kidding. Where's the shooting gallery? Yeah, they didn't have the shooting gallery. You're right. You're right. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're doing this, though. Hope everybody's doing well. I know I said that earlier, but, you know, hope everybody's alright. Having a good time. Ooh, okay, that's nice.
The sacred mountain of Fimbulventer. The joint's supposed to be the link between Inferno and Paradiso. They say there is an entrance to Inferno, the gates of hell.
This is like beat for beat. Not quite shot for shot, but like beat for beat how Bayonetta 1 started. And I'm okay with that.
The only reason this overgrown rock is worshipped like some god in the first place is that no one's ever been able to get close to the damn thing. It's like it don't want you there.
Why is it in Japan?
Ends up stranded or worse. And don't even try to fly a plane near that place, or bada boo! But at least your soul doesn't have a long walk to whichever afterlife you got lined up, right? I'll wait for you in Noaton, at the foot of the mountain. Just hurry up with whatever it is you gotta do and get back there, alright? And the hotel's going on your account, with a minibar too.
This is what, like in the middle of fucking Kazakhstan? Is that where we are?
I love those miniature drinks.
Me too, Enzo. Me too. But yeah, this is like the middle of fucking Kazakhstan or something. It's weird. Just vibing. I really like the cinematography for this. I like it better than Bayonetta 1.
I didn't know the in-flight service was exclusive to fat Italians.
Man, the plane ain't free, you know. That reminds me, you owe Alex the kid for the charter. Whoa, yeah!
Yeah, there's just some Norse myth. I think it's just because they needed some names. Literally, most Japanese mythologies do this to some extent, like modern like video game mythologies and like cosmologies.
There it is.
They'll just do it. Like they'll just add in like random like Norse or like, you know, Christian or whatever mythologies. You hated that lick lip? Man, this is not your game. I don't know what to say. I'm ignoring it. I'm barely even looking at it half the time. I'm busy vibing.
Where did these clouds come from?
Oh, cool. There's just a whole ass city down there.
Sorry, Enzo. This is where I get off. Say hi to the wife and kids for.
You never thought it was your game? Okay, good. You were the one sitting at the fucking head of the plane, man. Dragon. It's an angel. It was glowing white. It's an angel. Squirrel. Good catch. Just squirrel.
John, I'm on my way. Just behave yourself for a bit longer.
All right, off we go. Immediate turnaround. Move quickly with the Panther Within. Oh, we do have Panther Within. Sick. I didn't think we would have had that. Wow, I really hate that beeping noise. That's kind of annoying. A new beginning. Fragment from a memory that somehow escaped from within the notebook it was written. Cool, we'll read that.
I have a feeling that squirrel is important, given that it had a necklace. I wonder if his name is Ratatosker.
I don't know enough about Norse myth to say anything about this. Same animations on the Panther. And here's some free shit for us. Yellow Moon Lollipop. Less interesting than I would have thought. Also, by the way, these people are transparent because we're not currently... We're in like a fake realm sort of thing. Oh, they don't... It's not a fake realm, but like we're able to see, like, we're able to interact and see angels and or demons, depending on which realm we end up in. But they can't see us. But they do see us breaking shit, which leads to some really funny interactions in Bayonetta 1. Back with Popcorn. Welcome back. You missed all the exposition. And I wasn't paying enough attention to be able to espouse it very well. Oh, target, it isn't the bumper anymore, it's a trigger. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of liked it when it was on the bumper. That's okay, good. So right bumper is now swap weapons. So they just swapped these two, is all they did. He was the squirrel that tended the world tree. I mean, that would make sense considering we're going to the giant mountain. Yeah, it wouldn't... A lot of... Oh, we can float now. How nice. A lot of Japanese video games, not just Japanese video games, but it happens a lot in Japanese video games that I play at least. They'll borrow from Norse mythology or like, you know, any sort of mythology. They'll just name random bosses after like gods and shit. Muspelheim. So this is just the Alfheims from the first game. Which they were called Alfheims. Persona, yep, Persona does it. Land of Origin and the Gathering Place of True Warriors. Here you can test, yeah, so it's no more Norse mythology shit. Here you can test your skills with different challenging battles. Yeah, there are no penalties for losing. I don't know how I feel about the aesthetic here. Oh, ads are running. I'm gonna pause and take a quick break, alright? I'm going to take a quick break for ads and we'll hop back in after ads are done, alright? This is why I set up the ads notification. I wish that I could set it up so it had a bit more of a delay. But I'll be back in a sec, guys. Get yourself some water, go to the bathroom, do whatever you... I'm gonna fuck up my voice if I keep doing that. That's enough. What's up? We're back. Alright. Back at it. Muspelheim was the primordial realm of fire and the birthplace of all the stars in the cosmos. Well, there you go. Yeah, welcome to Japanese mythology, or Japanese games constantly ripping off other mythologies and just using stuff from them. Adapted, obviously, but defeat all enemies within the time given. This should be pretty easy, I hope.
What are mountains if not trees of the earth?
That's true. You are not wrong. By the way, these, you don't have a health bar? These, you don't have a health bar if you get hit for the number of green orbs. If you get hit 5 times in this case, but for the number of green orbs you have, that's your health bar. And you cannot restore them. There's no way to restore health in these. So you just have to not get hit. It's basically just a skill check. Broken Witch Heart. Dope. But yes, what are mountains if not trees of the earth? That's still... It's a health bar, but it's not shown in a continuous manner. It's a discrete health bar, which arguably, yes, we have health points, which are just how the bar is shown. But I think in this case it makes it's a discrete, like, number of hits rather than just, oh, you can heal this and it's got, like, you know, the amount of health that you, the amount of, like, damage that you take changes based on hits. No, every hit does one thing. Take another Broken Witch Heart. I'm glad they don't have the things show up every time. Yeah, it's an HP graph. Sure. Squirrel. I'm not gonna read what happens. That book can't stop me because I can't read. Alright. Welcome to this game. I like how the guns glow different colors. And they all glow like this game just looks pretty for what it is. This is a Wii U game. Wii U was, you know, it wasn't the most powerful console ever by any fucking stretch of the imagination. Even within its own generation, it wasn't very good, but...
If that is
Can you not do gun climaxes?
This better be in the highlights video.
I'm not making a highlights video. If any of you wants to make a highlights video, feel free to contact me. But, I'm not doing that on my own. They just swapped the gun climax over to, They just swapped the gun climax from circle. You do a full circle input and then X in Bayonetta 1. In this game, it's a full circle, or sorry, full circle and Y, I guess, if we're using the Switch, if we're using the Pro Controller. But now it's just full circle and then your punch, so X. Probably swap back to Bayo 1 controls. Yeah, but I don't wanna, because these are fine. Like, these are such minor differences, because the original Bayonetta's controls are just really good. With a few minor tweaks, this is arguably fine, if not better. You know? It's not like Monster Hunter 1, where the controls just feel terrible. Do you guys like choosing which attack that you do by hitting the right analog stick in a certain direction? Because that sounds like fun, right? This is green herb lollipop. I will take that. Check if there's something around here. Not gonna lie, water level, first actual level. This is a good vibe. Don't make me have Monster Hunter 1 PTSD. We're gonna go back, guys. We're gonna go back to Monster Hunter 1. Let's fucking go! There is actually at least one copy of Monster Hunter 1 sitting on the shelf in my local game store. Well, I don't know. I haven't checked in a couple weeks. It might not be there anymore. Can't wait for those future streams. At some point, I'll probably try and play Monster Hunter 1 on stream. I don't know when. It might be several years from now, but you can only deal damage during which time. I hate these so much. It means basically you have to learn. I don't know the enemies well enough to do this shit, you know? God damn it. That was terrible. You literally have to bait out the attacks and wait for them. Like, it sucks. I guess my question is, how do you swap enemies then? Because I'm used to like having R3 or L3 be the change command. I gotta say, the attacks come at you a little bit faster than I was expecting. It feels like there's less telegraphing, which maybe that's not a bad thing, but I feel like if somebody's like just getting used to this game, that might be kind of rough. Then again, playing Bayonetta 1 for the first time is also rough. Playing Bayonetta is just kind of rough. Forget the first time thing. Just playing Bayonetta can be a little rough. It's fun as hell, but you really have to understand that the game's arcadey and goofy. Still nervous about buying that PS2 at my local thrift store. I mean, I'd just go for it, man. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and you can figure out how to fix it, or otherwise just leave it. You know? I mean, shit, I bought Luca, I didn't buy Luca PS2, but I bought it for somebody else who I then didn't want to talk to anymore, and then gave him a PS2, and he fixed it himself. Alright. I was gonna say, where's the thing? It's just a verse that I gotta fight in. Which, to be fair, is actually how, if you don't do all the verses, there's no way you can get a pure platinum. For a level in this game, but I'm already not getting a pure platinum, so I'm less worried about that. $50 for nothing. It feels a bit stiff. I'd have to grab hookups to test it. Yeah, fair. I don't know, $50, yeah, 50 bucks is a bit steep. I agree. Especially with, like, thrift stores. If it's, like, a Goodwill or something, sometimes they're great, sometimes they're awful. Sometimes shit just gets way overpriced.
When Ed and Edna found their daddy wasn't coming back, they made me stay all the way through dinner.
Don't pretend you weren't delighted. I hear Enzo's wife makes a lovely casserole.
It was damn good. I'll give you that. Anyway, tell me how my babies are doing.
They're behaving quite well. They
I love the
found
dynamic
plenty
here.
of playmates here.
Figured they would. Noah Toon had some deep connections with Fimbulventer and the Gates of Hell back in its day. Wouldn't be surprised to find a few of those playmates that like it rougher than the typical bunch. Anyway, you need any supplies, just make sure you keep bringing me these halos. And remember, I ain't here to get up in your business. My business is making things that do business. So don't come crying to me when you think you gotta do everything alone. I'm here to help. Just make sure you don't bust a cap in my ass.
Good old Rodon. Time to go buy some stuff. It was really good. I can forgive Enzo. I mean, like, honestly, it's a good casserole, man. You know, you gotta know a good casserole when you see one. Don't you get to fight him in the first game? No, you don't fight Rodon in the first game.
Welcome to the Gates of Hell. We've lit our
Not that I can
prices
think
on
of.
fire, so there won't be hell to pay. Come on, I gotta say some cheesy shit sometimes.
No, he's just your vendor in the first game too. Yeah, the hot thing means it's probably good for new players. Weapons, techniques, give me afterburner kick. Yes. Press A immediately after executing a jump. Roger that. Copy that. Bat Within is really good. I don't quite have enough for it. Crow Within is interesting, but I think that I have better things I can be spending my money on. Witch Strike is press X immediately after executing a jump. Yeah, sure. We can use more aerial stuff. Is he really Lucifer? Not that I'm aware of. He's just kind of a dude. He's just a demon who likes getting halos. He's like the bartender for most of Inferno, as far as I'm aware. Star Scourge, Rodon. No, not him. That'd be funny. Somebody mod that. That actually, I would like that. That'd be funny. Look at that texture, man. High quality texture work. This looks a little weird on my screen. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna mess with the capture card real quick. It might just be... You know what? It might just be the fact that I'm looking at it on... So, I'm gonna trust the capture card on this one. That it's getting the full thing. Look at that particle effect. Look at that. Look at those God rays with a little dust on them. It looked a little bit washed out on my screen. Compared to what... Or on the OBS preview compared to what I'm actually getting in the game. More so than I would have expected. But I think that that's actually for a different reason, and I'm not going to worry about it. Whoa! Something's pissed off. He's just way too big, and the model's just stretched over. Yeah, it's just stretched over Rodon's, Ralbon's model. It's like the fucking Randy Savage dragons in Skyrim. It's exactly like that mod. Oh yeah, brother. Wow, something really doesn't want you here, huh? Hey, bud. Oh, okay, no going back up there. It's illegal. Not allowed. Can you float up these? That would be great. Well, before we open that, I like exploring. Exploring actually rewards you in these levels, even multiple times through sometimes. Most of the time after the first time you find something, though, it's just halos. Or at least that's what it was in Bayonetta 1. And don't get me wrong, halos are nice, but They don't exactly do much once you've gotten a lot of the items in the game. You're basically just saving up for, like, random toys and shit you can use. Because you get a bunch of, like, extra stuff that you can mess with. How about in reverse? Raubon stretched over Rodon. That'd probably look a little more acceptable, but it'd still look weird. So what's the deal with this thing? For the record, I'm going to start trying to take breaks just for like 2 minutes when ads are playing so that y'all don't miss anything. So if I just suddenly drop off the face of the earth and say, oh, break time. Okay, that's why. I'll just probably say ad time and then kick it. Seems to be the reflection of an Umbrum resting place which existed in the past. I'd have to collect each of the broken pieces while this remembrance of time is visible. So this is a time trial sort of deal. Got it. There's 5 of them. I only saw 4 there. For the record, no, you can't turn into a panther underwater. It's a little weird. 2-minute unpassable cutscene starts at the same time. Yep. It happens. It happens, man. Like, I can pause... if I can pause something, sure. But sometimes you can't pause it. Alright, so I think I saw another one. Yeah, I saw another one over here. Again... they're expanding on the stuff that made the first game kind of cool. You know, first time running through, just exploring the area, getting used to everything, getting some extra, like, health to reward you for exploring areas, health and magic reserves. Full witch heart. Get a little bit more health. Like, that's what Bayonetta was really good with, too, was just stuff like this. Goofing off, exploring, and rewarding you for doing it. Home button probable? Yeah, you could home button it. Well, we're on the Switch, at least. Obviously, it doesn't work if we're not on the Switch. I was gonna say, what the fuck's over here, then? And the answer is multiple things. I gotta get back into my habit of just spamming the quickest Wicked Weave combo possible, which is just YAY, or XAX in this case. It was YBY on the Xbox controllers, which is why I said that. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Defeat enemies to earn time. Ooh, these are always rough.
Who needs health? Just don't get hit forehead.
Who needs health? Just don't get hit forehead. Right. Do what I just fucking did. You try and do that first try. That got a little bit closer than I would have liked, but that was because I kept splitting up damage between a bunch of enemies. Just don't get hit, dumbass. Same thing you say to Monster Hunter players. How do I get better, or how do I defeat this thing? It seems like you just die instantly. Don't get hit, and hit them back. Real Monster Hunter hours. Fuck you, Baltimore! I've still got something funny I want to do with that, but I need to get around to doing it. My problem is I don't have time to sit down and voice everything, usually.
Hit it
don't
until
get hit
it dies.
and get better gear, dumbass. Exactly. Hit it till it dies, and don't get hit, and you win. Okay. They're fucking schmoovin'. Nice shot. He's got the Millennium Puzzle.
These punches don't know when to quit. What I ever did
Anyway,
there.
that'd be the squirrel, I guess. Yeah, bomb them till they die. Just keep putting them to sleep and then sleep bombing them. Yeah, that's the fucking Millennium Puzzle. Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, I think that was the thing that was around the rat's neck. So I think this is the rat. I mean squirrel. I mean rat.
I'm never gonna reach Fimbulvent at this rate. Well, at least it won't be a boring trip. Huh? You could see me.
You're putting on quite a show, little magician.
Oh, you like that, huh? Wait till you see the climax. Silly
Good try, bud.
girl.
You'll have to do better than that to earn a tip, my dear.
Who the hell are you?
Me too, bud.
I'm just an innocent
Too close.
girl lost in Wonderland, suffering at the hands of the Queen's trumped-up troops.
Cute one, huh? Enough riddles. How can you see me?
Because we're both in Purgatorio, you see.
Purgatorio?
So, are we heading to Fimbulventer on a shopping trip for Mummy, little one?
Maybe. But she told me never to talk to strangers. Stay out of my way, or I'll make sure you never get in it again.
This dude has like the vibe that the outfit that I absolutely fucking hate.
Ooh, scary. Off with
But
their
like,
heads,
it's not, it works for this case. This dude looks like a SoundCloud rapper, that's what it is. He looks like a fucking SoundCloud rapper from like
They must
2014.
have heard me.
Anyway, I guess we're fighting something. Big boy. Accolade. Congratulations! The only thing little about her is shame. I mean, that's not entirely true, but fair observation. Oh yeah, right, they're horses. They can kick you, dumbass. He looks like a generic label for Street Kicks fingerboards. Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement that he looks fucking weird. Okay, I do need to get Crow within because then I can do some really dumb shit here.
You know what this game needs? An extremely long and drawn-out board game room with an RNG dice roll and needing to land exactly
Fuck off, Walker Pierce.
on the exit space to win.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, Walker Pierce. Actually, excellent fucking idea. This game definitely needs an extremely long and drawn-out board game room with an RNG dice roll. Is that Gregory Horror Show? So fucking DMC4 is a game that exists. Anybody who doesn't know, DMC4 has a bunch of dice rooms where if you just have to keep rolling the dice and land on the right space. And there is a way to time it so you can get the same results every time and control your results, but it's hard. And I didn't know how to do it when I was playing through the game initially, because who the fuck would on their first playthrough? So naturally, I got stuck in a dice room for way longer than I needed to be stuck in it. And just yelling at the fucking game. It made me hate the last part of the fucking game. And that made me sad. Because I think that DMC4 is a perfectly fine game that's just not finished.
Well now, looks like you found a good reason to visit. You know, I'm all about them Angelic Hymns Gold LPs.
I know, dude. That's why I'm bringing them.
Angels in Agony are pretty much my slow jams. I play that back home.
I don't need Crow. I'm pretty sure I can be saving for better stuff later. 15 minutes later. I think I could use Crow.
No, I don't want Crow within itself. That's not a good thing. Crow within itself is not good. What's good is what you can get out of Crow within. Also, listen to this shit. This is my fucking jam.
This motherfucker did not want to listen to reason, but it's all good, cause neither did I. Put him to work.
Neat. We got swords, guys. Anyway, no, the reason that I want Crow Within is because of the technique that you get. I keep hitting B because I'm thinking I'm on a fucking Xbox controller. And no, so Crow Within unlocks another ability that basically is just auto-homing in. Right? It's just auto-homing in. So if I unlock Crow Within, the next ability up here, I just double tap the target button and it zooms me to that enemy in midair. Which is a great ability and I fucking love it. But I can't do anything with it until I get Crow Within. So that just kind of sucks. Anyway, I don't know how much this is going to cost. Too much. Oh, I can buy Umbran Elegance. Okay, yeah, so I think I already have it. And I just get to buy the alt. And the alt just lets me equip 2 copies of it. So it'd be one on my hands and one on my feet. Don't ask me how Bayonetta's going to use swords with her feet. But, I mean, I guess you can. So you can use rocket launchers with her feet in the first game, so I'm not going to question her. So this is on the B loadout, and then this is on the A loadout. Got it. Pair of swords are absorbed, that absorb the demon god Raksha and were cleansed with Soma. Alright, let's check them out. So, and for anybody who doesn't know, that's the wrong button. You can swap between 2 weapon loadouts in Bayonetta at any point, in the middle of attacks too. Yeah, I think I like that better. Because it makes the attacks take longer, but then they have these wide, sweeping arcs, which are just dope. Anyway, we got another book I'm not going to read. And I know how this shit works. Heavy bullets? Yes. Very heavy bullets. Guys, it's Virgil! No. This is one of those dudes from the beginning. You know this game's gonna be good when it shows literally all of the dudes from the beginning within the first, like all of the big enemies from the beginning. They all show up within the first, hour of gameplay. This dude's got his face on his sword. Yeah. Shit from the first game that we don't care about anymore. This one's called Buddy. Oh, Valiance. I was close. Oh. Ads. It's ad time. That means break time. All right, guys. I'm gonna start this song over. His name is Shelby. Oh, you're right. You're right. Rolling Star. Okay, are we back? Are we here? Is everybody okay? Did we make it back from ads alive? Are we alive? Have we ever been alive? I don't know. Okay. Are you there? Sometimes talking to a chat is just like a fucking seance.
Speak
Shelby
the
might have
mortal
killed me.
tongue, you twerp. I know you can. Quote.
Speak.
I'm afraid I don't have time
Speak,
to dance.
motherfucker.
A friend is waiting for me.
For a second, I forgot the controls again. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, hey. Ow. Transplanting Dante into Bayo and vice versa. There's a channel that does that already. Go check out BEEG. 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 I'm just fucking with you. The dude's channel name is BEEG. I just wanted to say it a bunch of times to come off like a shitty commercial. But yeah, BEG does a lot of Devil May Cry meme stuff, and he's definitely played Bayonetta. He's definitely played both Bayonetta with Dante modded in, and Devil May Cry with Bayonetta modded in. Yeah, go check out BEEG. BEEG. It's like shit when they like repeat the phone number like 30 times at the end of the ad. I gotta say, I'm enjoying this so far. Call now and get not 1, not 2, but 3 BEEG. 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 There goes that fucking sword. By the way, we were on the side of a church. 877 cash now. You fucking got it. Oh no, give me the fucking... Give me the bird. There we go. Do not flip me the bird. I will not appreciate that. That actually looked pretty cool. I like that. You don't have to show me what the thing is every time. I know what they are. Alright, hold on, whoever's down there yelling in peril. I'm gonna just do this Muspelheim real quick. Just give me a moment. Call now and get all the collection, the whole collection of zoo books. Zoo books. Look at the fucking zoo books. They're right here. I need to do ads like that. I need to start listing off ads like that. I really need to, like, get into that more, honestly. Because I'm definitely feeling the whole, like, defeat all enemies without taking a single hit. Oh, okay, I actually have to pay a little attention here. Give me a sec. Yeah, zoo books! Very surprising that our main patron demon showed up so early. I mean, that's just a sign of things to come. But anyway, I need to start doing more, like, shitty ads. Like I was saying earlier, I can't find the time, like, I feel I need to write out some scripts for them, and I feel like the stuff that I'm writing is either not funny, or I just need to sit down and, like, analyze more of them. And then I actually have to voice them, which is a whole other thing. Because voicing them requires me to actually want to do that and be in a room where I can do that for a prolonged period of time, which I can, but like, when there's other people in the house, I just get self-conscious about it. Just ad-lib. I could just ad-lib it, but then that results in me cussing a lot, and I don't want to have that. I cuss a lot when I'm talking on stream because I don't have anything planned. I don't want my content to just be me cussing at things. Yep. Oh, cool. They're a little more fair with that. You don't just instantly eat shit. The Umbran climax with the bullet climax just results in them eating shit immediately. I love that. Fucking gone,
Dental
dude.
drill demons.
Dental drill demons, yep. That's it.
Oh, they're after you too then. Have you been naughty? Keeping secrets from Mummy?
I'm gonna keep walking into the fucking pile of trash.
Sorry. But since this is your bloody mess, do you mind hurrying the fuck up and getting rid of this thing?
Now, that's no way to talk to a lady. No wonder your guardian angels are trying to give you a good spanking.
Whatever, love. You've already been following me, so let's make a deal. You save me, I'll show you around this joint. Heading to Fimbulventa, aren't we? That makes 2 of us. And it'll take 2 of us, won't it, love?
It Takes Two, that's another game. It released after this one, but it's definitely referencing that.
You're supposed to negotiate from a position of strength, little one. Not just be a one-trick pony.
About that trick. See? You need my power too.
Gun. She just shoots him to death.
That works too, I suppose.
I don't have time to give a shit about who you are You stay with me, and I promise you'll end up in one piece. Got it?
Wait, stop! Before I show you the way, love, you gotta agree to a little condition.
Do we need to go over my lesson
Bayonetta.
again?
So I just started blasting. Yeah, that's like half of what Bayonetta does. She'll sit there and like banter for 20 minutes and then suddenly just start shooting with no provocation whatsoever.
The name's Loki. And what should I call you?
Loki. Also works.
Do I look like a man to you? Bayonetta or Cereza? Take your pick.
Cereza! You don't look like a Cereza to me.
Well then, Bayonetta it is. Let's move, little one.
Hey! I just told you my name is...
You'll earn your name when you become a man.
Yeah, it's Loki. Walker Pierce, have you ever played a Japanese game? You played Monster Hunter. I swear, like, half of these games are like this, honestly. Like, not just Bayonetta, like, a lot of Japanese games just use names. They just borrow names from other mythologies. It's just kind of what it do. Loki turned into a rap star, yeah, exactly. He got on SoundCloud. Monster Hunter's not very talky, yeah. But, like, a bunch of other Capcom games, I think, are like this as well. Or maybe not Capcom, I'm thinking more Sega, because Atlas. Yeah, we are in a hurry, but I gotta grab these. This is important. But, like, a lot of Monster Hunter stuff is also based off of, mythology. Obviously, a lot of it's the Monster Hunter Portable Third stuff, which is based off Japanese mythology. You play enough Japanese dating sim games where they just take names from mythos for characters, yeah. They get little... Sometimes it's lazy, sometimes it's fine. It kind of goes back and forth. Because sometimes they're like, oh no, this is a unique thing. It's not just like a random... And then it's like, okay, cool, this dude's name is Loki. We've been borrowing a bunch of Norse mythology stuff directly. And if this is the squirrel, then he was just a... He was transforming, aka it's fucking Loki. Yeah, I know. Concoct items. Give me shit. If you ever played any Fate game, yeah, Fate games do it a lot. I'm not as familiar with them, but I know. It tends to be a little subtler in Monster Hunter. Yeah, most other games don't care. Any gacha game, a lot of them use the same idea. That's definitely sounds a Panther would make. I have one friend, my one friend's obsessed with the Fate gacha games. I play Granblue. That's the only gacha game I've ever really played to any reasonable extent. And it does it occasionally. It does it with a lot of the names, but then the actual, like, I think the worst one is they just recently introduced a bunch of raids that are like the Egyptian, like, it's based off Egyptian god names. And they use, like, okay, Tefnut for the water raid, or, like, you know, Osiris for the dark raid and stuff like that. And that's fine. They're unique enough as mechanics. I'm not really mad about it. But it can definitely end up, after a while, just being like, alright, that's enough. I was gonna say, what are we fighting? Where is he? Urbane. That's Kurt Urbane. This one's named Kurt now. Ooh, the other thing with, you can't spam dodge like you could at the beginning of Bayonetta 1 because you have Panther within from the start. I thought I dodged that, but alright. Kurt bringing the pain, Urbane. Urbane. All I know is they never stop playing it to the point where when they stream on Discord, I have to groan because I can't take the artwork. Yeah, some of the artwork for those sorts of games are just oof. Don't get me wrong, I think that some of the gacha games can have some really interesting and good content in them, but most of them don't. I was hoping we would get a cool animation for that one, but nah. Kurt, bring in the pain, Urbane. Give us all your money, the game. That's not every gacha game, but that is the goal of most gacha games, yes. And, yeah, most of the time it's not very subtle. I'm gonna keep saying, like, I'm a proponent of Granblue, in the sense that Granblue's not the worst one out there. It's definitely, like, I'd argue Granblue is better because really, even if you like, unless you like go like 10K in the hole whaling, yeah, it's Ifrit. Let's fucking go. Unless you go like 10K in the hole in Granblue, you're still not gonna get anything useful. Go. Am I Final Fantasy Record Keeper? I never heard of that one. Then again, there's so many fucking gacha games nowadays. I don't like gacha games for the records. I play Granblue because I actually enjoy the game. But gacha games are just horrible, predatory messes of games. Filled with... I hate microtransactions. I hate the way that modern gaming has been set up. Where, like, modern AAA and mobile gaming is literally just... Oh, yeah, let's see how many, you know, let's see how many microtransactions we can jam into a game and how much money we can make off of a game. Anytime somebody says games as a service in a business meeting or at like E3, which by the way E3's canceled this year, that's another discussion point we could talk about. But anytime somebody says games as a service, they mean microtransactions and season passes and shit like that. You played them because you were bored at work. Yeah, exactly. They're decent time fillers if you're really bored and you only have your phone on you, which is how a lot of people get into them. I guess we're gonna have to fight that funny snake dude at some point, huh? Speaking of... Sovereign one. But yeah, E3's canceled this year because Sony and... I think it was Epic Games said that neither of them, Sony and Epic Games said that neither of them were showing up, and of course Microsoft doesn't show up anymore, and Nintendo doesn't show up anymore, so there's all your big players gone. So they just canceled it after those announcements the other day, which it's wild. I expected that E3 was going to be canceled at some point within my lifetime, at least once, but I didn't expect it to be so soon, admittedly. That being said, I mean, like, in an era of live streaming, where every company can just live stream whatever they need, I suppose it makes sense for people to not really want, to do, that was terrible, to not really want to, like, to not really want to do E3 and pay for a giant floorboard.
Scientists grew a meatball out of mammoth meat.
Scientists grew a meatball out of mammoth meat. That's a good discussion point, I'm not gonna lie. Elaborate. I think I understand the point, but, go on. I'm curious. That was terrible. Scientists grew a meatball out of mammoth meat. Not gonna lie, man, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet. Is this recent? I forgot I had the weapon on my back for a minute. Anybody else see the audio bug out there? Can you guys
They
still hear
grew
everything
cloned
okay?
mammoth muscle cells using sheep cells implanted with mammoth DNA. The carrots are too scared to eat it.
What do you think? It's a fucking mammoth, dude. It's still fucking sheep meat, basically. It's just now mammoth. It's just fucking muscle fiber. It's what we eat anyway. It's meat. I like the new animations. They're fun. Off he fucking goes. Can we get a shout out from my boy? Walker just refuses to elaborate. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, they grew clone mammoth muscle cells using sheep cells implanted with mammoth DNA. That's pretty cool. Alright, so who's gonna eat the mammoth meatball? Who's gonna take one for the team? She should have become a giant shovel to cut its head off. Yeah, with the snake. Just
So, little one, what's
guys,
all
it's
this
Persona
suffering
music.
business about? Not a clue, love. Oi. Well, whatever. If your sovereignness is going to get in my way, our deal is over. And if we're going to have to meet any more of your friends, you'd better learn to take care of yourself.
It's over 98% mammoth. The concern is how old the protein is. Possibility of prion diseases.
Yeah, prion disease would be bad. That would be very bad. For anybody who doesn't know, look into it. Yeah, it is the fucking squirrel.
More to offer than I expected. For the time being, though, stay here and don't get frisky.
There. That is the one, is it not?
Yes. I will never forget that face.
I'll take one for the team. Gladly.
Okay, cool. Walker Pierce is gonna eat the mammoth meatball. If you get prion disease, we'll all attend your funeral. I'll hold a stream in your honor. Like the least fucking thankful thing. Fucking disrespectful. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the fact
You
that
should look
Bayonetta
into
did
it.
that.
It's huge.
I should look into the meatball? I mean, like, there's only so much I can look in before you gotta start splitting it apart, you know? Get the marinara sauce? Alright, come on, let's go. Road trip, where's the lab? Direct access route from Chapter Select or Rodon store has been open. Be sure to make use of it during your travels. Got it. I'm debating whether I want to go through another level right now. Admittedly, I'm a little hungry. And it's about 10 o'clock. I've been going for 2 hours. I think we'll call this one here. We'll go longer next week when I have, hopefully, more time. I need to not stream on Thursdays, because although I'm already dressed to stream on Thursdays, because I gotta go into work, I also have to go into work, and it takes like 2 hours to get home some days, which is what happened today, because I was just fucking deadbeat tired. I was hoping to leave earlier than normal, but I ended up, even though I left at about the right time, traffic was just bad. So I'll tell you what, we'll vibe out for a couple minutes here. Walker Pierce sent the marinara. Or sent the fucking... He didn't send the marinara. He sent the fucking meatball. Hold on. Of course you stop working, you fucking piece of shit. Hold on a sec. Give me my music back, or I am going to castrate you.
Of course.
This is how I talk to everything. Okay, hold on a sec. Of course. I know why this issue happens. It's because I have... It's the way that I have everything routed. I can fix it, admittedly. I haven't bothered because I have to switch all the audio sources over. I just have to reroute some stuff, and that problem shouldn't be a problem anymore, hopefully. But anyway, Walker Pierce sent the fucking meatball thing, so give me a sec. Oh, right, I can't use Discord except through clicking the actual, like, thing in the downloads folder. Thank you, Discord updates. You always work on Linux. No issues whatsoever. Anyway, who's ready to see a very spicy meatball? Let's check this out before we get out of here. A giant meatball of an extinct mammoth unveiled in the Netherlands. Ooh, it's in the Netherlands. That's a big meatball. Giant meatball made from flesh cultivated using the DNA of extinct woolly mammoth. I love this because this is what researchers do, right? This is what researchers do. It's not just, hey, we made something cool. We made a giant meatball out of extinct mammoth meat. We also, one, made it into a meatball and then made a giant fucking tray and a table to put it on with its own plate. Because of course they did. This is what researchers do. It's just on a rock. Anyway, this was in Amsterdam on March 28th, so 2 days ago. A giant meatball made from flesh cultivated using the DNA of an extinct woolly mammoth was unveiled on Tuesday at Nemo, a science museum in the Netherlands. Or Nemo? I don't know. Probably Nemo, but who knows. I don't speak enough Dutch to say anything. The meatball was created by Australian cultured meat company Val, which, promising this was not an April Fool's joke, said it wanted to get people talking about cultured meat, calling it a more sustainable alternative for real meat. This is fair. This is actually something I think about a fair amount. Let me see what else. We wanted to create something that was totally different from anything you can get now. Val founder Tim Noaksmith told Reuters, suggesting that adding that an additional reason for choosing mammoths was scientists believe that the mammal's extinction was caused by climate change, which is part of the mass cultivation of meat is part of what's causing climate change now, because of all the methane required, or all the methane that gets expelled from cows and all the effort that goes into getting cows the food they need. Not just cows, but meat farmable animals in general. Meatball was made of sheep cells inserted with a singular mammoth gene called myoglobin. It's responsible for the aroma, the color, and the taste. Interesting. Yeah, much like they do in the movie Jurassic Park, stressing the biggest difference is that they're not creating actual animals.
Fascinating.
No, it is. It's cool. It's cool. The meatball, which has the aroma of crocodile meat, is currently not for consumption. Yeah, there's a lot of concerns there, but that's some fascinating news. Very cool stuff. Anyway, I think it's time for me to head off, maybe grab a snack, vibe out for a little bit. If you like this music, let me know. If you catch these streams over on YouTube, hi, I'm live on Twitch. The day tends to vary some, but exclamation point.
I really want to eat the meatball.
If you hop on over to my Discord, which the link should be in the video description, I guess. If you really want to join the Discord, all my links are in there. You guys are more than welcome to join. That's the one place where I'm guaranteed to post my schedule. Everywhere else is kind of variable at the moment. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't have anything to promo. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I had a great time. I'm very happy to be able to stream whatever the fuck with you guys. It's fun to have you guys around. Thank you everybody for hanging out and talking, chilling for a little bit. You're all appreciated. You're all loved. Let me see who's on right now. Alentis is on, streaming some more Persona. It was fun to talk about the meatball. I'm glad you got to talk about the meatball, Walker Pierce. That I can't deny. Alright, we're gonna raid, let me see where Laura's at real quick. That's a spicier meatball! Oh, we got a silly percent task. We're going to see this shit.
Oh, I almost forgot. Apparently, it's Mod Appreciation Day.
It's Mod Appreciation Day? I don't know. Mod's saying that. I don't know how I feel about it. Whatever. We'll let everybody go be nice to Walker Pierce over on the Discord, alright? Be nice to him. Give him pets or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go raid Lumilars. She's watching a TAS speedrun of Spyro 3 that is absolutely fucking silly. It's literally called
We
Silly
appreciate
Percent.
you, Dralna.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, Pierce. Anyway, you guys go check her out. She's great. All right, I'll see you guys when I see you. Saturday, Morrowind. All right, 10 a.m. See you guys then.
Here comes the smasher. Here comes the master. Here comes the big beat.